awakening in on my joints,
he said.
They are rusted so badly that I cannot move them at all. If I'm well oiled, I'll soon be all right again. You'll find an oil on a shelf in my cottage.
Dorothy at once ran back to the cottage and found the oil can. And then she returned and asked anxiously,
What are your joints?
Oil my neck first.
replied the Tin Woodman. So she oiled it, and as it was quite badly rusted, the Scarecrow took hold of the tin head and moved it gently from side to side until it worked freely, and then the man could turn it himself.
Now all the joints in my arms.
He said, and Dorothy oiled them, and the Scarecrow bent them carefully until they were quite free from rust and as good as new. The Tin Woodman gave a sigh of satisfaction and lowered his axe, which he leaned against the tree.
This is a great comfort.
He said,
I have been holding that axe in the air ever since I rusted, and I'm glad to be able to put it down at last. Now, if you oil the joints of my legs, I shall be all right once more.
So they oiled his legs until he could move them freely, and he thanked them again and again for his release, for he seemed a very polite creature and very grateful.
I might have stood there always if you hadn't come along.
He said,
So you have certainly saved my life. How did you happen to be here?
We're on our way to the Emerald City to see the Great Oz,
she answered.
and we stopped at your cottage to pass the night.
Why do you wish to see us?
He asked.
I want him to send me back to Kansas, and the Scarecrow wants him to put a few brains into his head.
She replied. The Tin Woodman appeared to think deeply for a moment. Then he said,
Do you suppose us could give me a heart?
Why, I guess so.
Dorothy answered.
It'd be as easy as to give the Scarecrow brains.
True.
The Tin Woodman returned.
So, if you'll allow me to enjoy your body, I'll also go to the Emerald City and ask us to help me.
Come along!
Said the Scarecrow. And Dorothy added that she would be pleased to have his company. So the Tin Woodman shouldered his axe, and they all passed through the forest until they came to the road that was paved with yellow brick. The Tin Woodman had asked Dorothy to put the oil can in her basket.
For
He said.
if I should get caught in the rain and rust again, I would need the oil can badly.
Dorothy was thinking so earnestly as they walked along that she didn't notice when the Scarecrow stumbled into a hole and rolled over the side of the road. Indeed, he was obliged to call her to help him up again.
Help me, help me!
Why didn't you walk around the hole?
I don't know enough.
Replied the Scarecrow cheerfully.
My head is full of straw, you know, and that's why I'm going to us, to ask him for some brains.
Oh, I see.
Said the Tin Woodman.
But after all, brains are the best things in the world.
Have you any?
Inquired the Scarecrow.
No, my head is quite empty.
Answered the Woodman.
But once I had brains, and a heart also. So having tried them both, I should much rather have a heart.
And why is that?
Asked the Scarecrow.
I'll tell you a story and then you will know.
So while they were walking through the forest, the Tin Woodman told his story.